Hi, this is Mrs. Sophie, and today we're going to look at Unit 5, Lesson 3. All right, comparing fractions and decimals. Well, it's really hard to compare two different kind of units. So the first thing we have to do is, when comparing fractions and decimals, is to convert them both into one or the other. I always like to make a fraction into a decimal as it's less steps. So let's convert them to decimals and compare using place value. Okay, so here's an example. Elena and Rory each ordered a personal pizza. Elena ate 11/15 of her pizza, and Roy ate 7/78 of his pizza. Who had the greater pizza? Okay, so let's take 11 and divide it by 15. And my decimal can't go in there, so I'm going to put my decimal up. Can go into there, let's see, 30, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105 would be 7. So 105. And that's going to give me 5 left over. And my decimals here. Bring down another 0. And that's 3. That's going to give me 45. And it's going to keep going. But I can already see that Roy ate this. Elena ate this. Now, I'm not done getting into a decimal, but I can already see by the hundreds place that Roy ate the greater amount. So, let's practice. I'm going to take 5 and divide it by 8. My pen isn't working well. Can't go here. So 8 can go in there 6 times because that's 48. That gives me 2. Bring down the 0. 8 can go in here 2 times. Well, so far, we have 0.62 and 0.62. Am I done? No. Gives me 16. Get 4. Bring a 0 down. It gives me 5. Now, remember when we're talking about comparing decimals, this one's 0.62 and this one's 0.625. Well, I can't leave a place open, so which one's bigger? Well, this one's bigger because it's got 5 in the thousands. So we're going to say that. Okay, so this is going to be 2 and something. 1 divided by 6. Can go in there once. That's going to give me 4. Bring down a 0. All right, 6 can go in here. 6 times. That's going to give me 36, which is going to give me 4 again. So that 6 is going to repeat. So I'm going to have 2 and 1 and 16 hundredths with the 6 repeating. So we can already see that 0.2 is greater than 0.1. So there we go. All right, go ahead and pause this video and try these last 4 problems on your own. And then come back and see if you got them correct. All right, so this one is equal to 1. Well, let's see, 7 divided by 9. Well, 9 times 7 is 63. Uh-oh, this is just going to get me this one repeating. So 1.7 repeating. Now this one's not 1.7 repeating, it's 1.70. So this is greater. Okay, let's say 5 divided by 12. That's 4. That gets me 48. 2. Bring down another 0. That'd be 1. That'd get me 12. Get me 8. Bring down another 0. Well, I can already see that 0.41 is greater than 0.068. So that'll be less than. Let's go down here to this. All right, so I have 7 point something. Well, let's see. 1 divided by 5. 5 goes in here. 2 times, that gives me 10. So this is 7.2. But remember, this one isn't 7.2. This is 7.2 repeating, which means this has a 0 behind it. This has a whole bunch of 2's behind it. That one's greater. All right, 17 divided by 7. 7 goes in there 2 times. Get me 14. Gives me 3. Add my 0. Can go in there 4 to get me 28, which gets me 2 left over. Oh, it goes in there. See, 2 goes in there 2 times. 14, give me 6 left over. 0. Now notice I have 2.45 and here I have 2.42. This one's bigger. Great job. You're finished with Unit 5, Lesson 3. Go ahead and head back to Classcraft and I will see you for Unit 5, Lesson 4.